Transport Intel here. Listen, we're still live at Matt's. Now we're out in the truck parking lot just west of the main north-south wing. And I'm here with, I got Dave from Worldwide.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Dave. And I got Ty from CTS. Okay, so we're live in the parking lot. And
this is where it happens, the transport parking lot. This is what I'm always talking about,
Always
Jay.
saying that.
Transport parking lot, gang.
I mean, right behind us, truckers are having lunch. I mean, we're right in the middle of this.
And we just
Trucker
left the
Central.
FMSCA, whatever.
Oh, man. Yeah, we saw the FMCSA talk, and it wasn't, wasn't a big hit. I mean, but did you guys think it was going to be?
Hey, look who we got here. Sorry, live.
Oh, no,
live.
awesome.
Whoa. Yeah. Hey.
Thanks, Jay.
Mr.
Thanks,
Compliance.
We got Brian Riker here.
Wow.
Yeah,
Brian.
from Fleet Compliance Solutions.
You got my name right.
Oh, man, I try. I really do try. So, all right, so what are we looking at here?
You're looking at a 2020 Peterbilt, powered by Cummins in this particular truck. It is a chop top. It's been chopped. This truck, roughly just on the tractor, has about $25,000 worth of custom builds, fenders, bumper, headlights painted, strapless air cleaners. The unit itself, of course, the 2020, it's an 80-footer Cottrell. Has the new lightweight package on the head rack, the trailer. Has the automatic tandem riser lift in it, which is a brand new option from them. On the unit, they put a little bit more aluminum in the catwalks and try to get some weight out of it. Saves you roughly about 500 pounds of weight on this truck. Roughly, it's a $1,300 option, so if you weigh it out, $1,300, 500 pounds, adds up. It's worth it. This unit actually came out of Cottrell on March 9th this year, and then it went into the body shop where it had all the custom work done on it. As you can see, Great Lakes, Peterbilt, and Gerber Collision did a lot of the work for us, a lot of the paint work. The stripes are all painted on it. The interior's been painted on it. And that's really what I could tell you about it.
So let me ask you some questions. When you say truck package,
Explain
to our audience, maybe they don't know, what is a truck package?
So on this unit, on the rear upper, it's got the pull-outs where you can pull the pull-outs over. You can drop the rear deck down. You can stack 2 pickups on the rear of it and get very close to 13.6.
That's a big deal because everybody likes trucks now, right? You're moving a lot of them?
A lot of them. And with this 80-foot unit, I mean, you can load, you can get 9 very big vehicles on it.
Even with the 80-foot, you can still have overhang on the front and the back?
Yes.
And explain that to us.
Well, on them, you are allowed to have the overhang on the front and the back. We're a high mount, a lot of states, which Brian can chime in for us. He's standing over here.
What was the question? I'm sorry.
On the overhangs of them.
Yes.
Camera here.
Or on the Stingers, you can still do that. On
A
the
Stinger,
high mount, they're getting very particular on in several states.
High mounts overhang is a state-by-state issue and is not permitted in most states. The Stinger enjoys a federal exemption, a federal permission for overhang. An 80-foot unit, you're allowed to have 4 foot off the front of the tractor, 6 foot off the rear of the trailer.
So you can get 4 foot off the front here.
Yes.
And how many off the back?
6 off the rear. It gives you an effective length of 90 foot on this truck, and you're legal in all states at that.
And I think Brian would, I mean, this is what he does, but I know I'm hearing a lot more with the high mounts, certain states.
Oh, it's bad.
Michigan was always a tickler for it, but now Missouri's starting to get really rough on it.
And after the FAST Act came out in 2015, FMCSA, or Federal Highway sent a reminder out to all state enforcement agencies about the overhang and that it is not permitted on high mount car haulers without a ability to carry cargo on the tractor. So you have to have a head rack on the tractor. As we know, most high mounts do not.
Yep.
Yeah, so from a sales standpoint, if I'm a guy and I want to get in the car hauling business, which way do you kind of steer people when?
I mean, it depends on I guess a lot of it, what kind of freight they're looking to haul. If you're going to be a local guy and you're going to haul a lot of auction type used car freight, high mount's a good way to get into the industry and start out. If you're going to get into doing more over the road stuff or more longer volume, Stinger's the way to go. But it really just kind of depends on what they're looking to do.
And I noticed this truck didn't have chains. So what do you call this?
This is a strap unit. This is a next-gen strap unit. I know a lot of, like we've talked about, you've been doing this a long time, chain unit, I hate to say it, but pretty much a thing of the past.
No more, right?
You know, this year, I'm going to tell you, I think I'll probably sell maybe 8 or 10 chain units for Stingers, and those will be 7509s, which is a 75-foot quick loader version, which, you know, customers that do a lot of regional auction work. Like I'm in Chicago, so you have a lot of auctions from, you know, Metro, Milwaukee, and all the Manheims in Chicago and Indianapolis. You get a lot of guys that kind of run that 250 mile, and they like those trucks for that. And they're a little bit less expensive, though.
But what are some of the advantages of this particular setup?
On this, of course, the 80-foot unit, you can fit more cargo on it. You got the soft tie system where you're not going to have any kind of frame issues, tearing stuff. Right. And I mean, if you're hauling new car freight, you're not going to let you haul with
like
chains.
This upper deck will come down.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, it'll come down. So on this unit too, on a low side versus a high side, a little bit more
easy to get around.
Easy to get around. A little, I don't want to say safer, but a little bit for a driver, you know, less issues because you can lower the deck down. Of course, this unit too, which we didn't touch on, has quick spins on it.
Oh, wow.
So, you know, it's like a ratcheting quick spin system.
Pop it.
Where you don't have to turn all the way in a circle. You just kind of ratchet like a ratchet.
Makes it better for arms, shoulders, back, all the guys pulling.
And you know, if you've been doing this, and guys have been doing this a long time, it's hard on your body after a while.
Real hard on your body.
A lot of climbing up and down and so forth, and binding stuff down.
And so here's a good question for you. When every chains are a thing of the past, what kind of weight difference are you looking at between?
Actually, these strap units are a little bit heavier than what the chain units were. I think this unit was right at 43,700. I think it was. This unit was sitting 80 foot with the chop. And it's been a while, but you know, I want to say a 7509, like, you know, 75. Yeah. Those things were around 42, 25, 42. So you're a little bit heavier. But now they're getting to the point where they're trying to lighten them up because, you know, weight's a big thing in the car hauler world. And like just looking at this, you know, some of the stuff you can see on here is like this ladder where, and I'll step over here.
Yeah, go ahead.
But this ladder, you know, before you had more of a square solid tube here, you'll see where they've lightened them up and all this little stuff. Your aluminum catwalks up here, they've taken this cross member and it's a little bit thinner and it's taller, where the cross member used to be the other way. So
it makes a difference.
It makes a difference. And you know, these trucks are coming a long way.
As far as the weight goes, really though, you're looking at an extra 5 feet of steel or aluminum.
You're looking at 4 foot in the trailer and a foot in the head rack. Now this particular truck too, I want to add when we're saying it's 43.7-ish, this is a 264 wheelbase truck. And on the 80 footers, they were typically doing 251s, and now you can get them in a 264 wheelbase. So this is also, I mean, they've been out for a little bit, but the 251s were more popular to begin with. So not only are you adding,
but
you're adding to the tractor too. So to get this truck under 44,000,
what are we looking at? A 48-inch bunk?
Yeah, well, it is a 48-inch bunk. It's actually what Peterbilt would call a 58-inch bunk, which is a true, what guys been doing this for a long time. It's a 48.
It's a 48.
Like a 72 is a 63, a 44 is a 36. I think they, if I'm correct, they measure from the back of the seat is how they do it.
And then traditionally, when you call this a truck package, what are you talking about? How many inches are you taking off the top here?
That's 5 inches off of there.
5 inches off the top?
Yeah, that's a chop top.
And they just take it, whack it, and set it back down?
Yeah, and you know, I don't know if we can see in here, and this is actually pretty interesting. And this will kind of give you a good idea of what they take out of it. Up here in this back corner, that was your TV stand up there. Unless you have about that back tray, that used to be your television stand. So you can see how much it's been taken out of the chop on this truck.
Yeah, that's cool. Hey, while you got your camera, check this out. You'll love this.
Yeah.
See the blue all over? That's extra.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah, this isn't the truck to price maybe this is kind of more of a custom owner operator kind of a truck.
Yeah. This actual truck here truck here actually belongs to Larry's out of Rockaway, New Jersey. He's pretty well known to do some very nice trucks. So this truck does have a lot of custom work done to it. All his trucks are like that.
Like for our audience, guys that are interested in a Stinger, what's a base, kind of a base?
You know, 80-foot unit, which is probably the most popular one out there, you're going to start right in the low 290s on up, depending on options, what you do to it. You know, just the quick spin ratchets and stuff, those add about $300 to the unit. This one's got this has the bigger light package on it. No, this one actually has the Yeah, the
The
bigger light
LED,
package
yeah,
and
that's
stuff
a-
on it.
That's a
So,
huge plus.
you know, it's got quite a bit of different options on it.
So you can get up into 350 quick, right?
Yeah, I've done several. I've been involved with a couple, you know, several glider builds that were in the 370 range and some gliders, but they were pretty custom trucks. And you know, I mean, a lot of these guys, like these guys here, the Lyrics, they take great pride in these trucks. I mean, this truck will look just like it does now a year from now.
Yeah.
And for to be in that northeastern region and keep a truck,
Now,
takes
what
a
kind
lot
of
of work.
motor are these things?
This one here's got an Economy Series X500 in it, Cummins. And we can do everything from a pack car to a Cummins to a 605 horsepower in a Cummins. A lot of the guys now have been going with this economy motor. It's been a pretty good motor with the 500 horse, and the big benefit to this motor is when you do an Economy Series motor, your warranty is very affordable. A 5-year, 500,000 mile warranty on this truck's roughly $5,100.
Oh, wow.
Where when you get into a 565 or a 605, you're going to double that. And you know, being an economy motor, better fuel mileage. And one way you can know if you got an economy motor, if you have a Cummins and it ends with a 0, 500 is an economy motor. 525, 565, 605 is a performance series motor.
So the economy ends in a 0.
And ends in zeros, yeah.
Gotcha.
And you know, so far, I know a lot of the guys, especially in the car hauling world, had a bad taste with Cummins. You know, going back to some oil consumption issues. I will tell you, the market is definitely turned. We're definitely back to selling more Cummins than we were pack cars.
Oh, good.
And if you go back a year or two, we were selling, you know, 9 pack cars to 1 Cummins, and now it's turning the other way again. So and they have the problems fixed, and they've been really good motors.
ERG was a big issue for a while, back around 2007, 8. Those
EGRs on them.
EGRs,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
get that straight.
Yeah.
Good.
So-
Okay, well, Dave,
Yep.
with
Worldwide Equipment.
Worldwide Equipment at the live, right, Jay? I'll let you
Yeah,
finish.
we're-
Wrap it up.
we
Bring us
are.
home,
All
Jay.
right,
Bring us
so
home. Where you
let's
been
bring it up.
anyway?
Hey, man, I've been listening.
Wow.
This is really a lot of great information. And so if you're watching live right now or you're watching on demand after the fact, we're at Matt's right now. We're with Dave
Yep.
of Worldwide Equipment, and we just got really great information. He's got more information. So if you want to learn more from Dave, how do people contact you?
A couple different ways. You guys, best way, of course, call 815-725-4400. And the best other way would be D. Gellinger at newtowtrucks.com. And that is GELLINGER at newtowtrucks.com.
That's awesome.
And what's the website?
It's www.newtowtrucks.com.
So you do some tow trucks too?
Yeah, we are also a Jordan and a Landau dealer, but
Oh.
we do quite a bit of it all.
Okay.
So,
Didn't know
Okay.
that. Jordan and Landau.
yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Awesome. That's great information, Dave.
That
Thank
is.
you.
Thank you so
Thanks
much,
for
Dave.
stopping
All
by.
right.
Yeah.
I'm Jay at Auto Transport Intel. I'm here with Ty. I'm here with Dave. If you want to learn car shipping, watch Auto Transport Intel, the car hauling business channel.